Hi, I am Dr. Adipa, Associate Professor working in the Department of Information Technology, PSG College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to talk about the security, right, in networks. So actually security refers to the protection of computer system, networks and data from unauthorized access, misuse, damage or theft. What is the main objective of security? It is nothing but confidentiality, integrity, availability, authentication and non-reputations. What is actually a confidentiality means? Only an authorized user can access the data. Okay, this one, okay. Integrity. Data should not be altered without permission. This has to be maintained. Availability. System and data must be available when needed. This is a service for all the networks. Authentication. Verifying the user identity. Non-reputation. Sender cannot deny sending data. So these are the main objectives of security. Next, we are going to see about security attacks. What do you mean by attacks? Attacks is generally meant for attempts. So, a security attack is an attempt that gains unauthorized access, alter or destroy information. Attack can be broadly classified as passive and active type. Passive, what is meant by passive attack? It is an observe and monitor. We can tell it as attack that only observe or monitor. It will not affect anybody. Communication without altering it. Goal, gather information secretly. Example, you can tell you are dropping traffic analysis and location tracking. What do you mean by active attack? It is nothing but a modifying or injecting some virus in your system or disturbing. So we can tell it as attack that modify, inject or disturb the data or surface. What is the goal? It cause damages. It will affect your system or it destroys your data or steals the data, gain unauthorized access. Example, you can tell it as man in the middle. You can tell message modification, that is replay attack, and you can say denial of service and impersonation proofing or session hijacking. What are the types of attacks during data transmission? When you transmit from your source to the destination, what are the types of attacks that can attack your data? One is a normal flow, where information from a source A is sent to the destination. Next one, interruption, and the other one is interception, the other one is fabrication, another one is a modification. Interruption means system A is trying to send the data but it is not actually sent to the destination. You're blocked and your data has been hacked. Whereas interception, your data has been sent from A system to destination system B, but in middle the hackers access your data but they only monitors. They will not alter or modify or fabricate it. In other way, fabrication, system A sends data, the hack it is fabricate your data and send to your destination. The other one, modification, actually you are not doing it but an hackers make the data, modify it or fabricate and send to the source destination. These are the types of attacks that attacks during your data transmission. Okay. Right now we can see the component of information security. In short, we will tell it as CIA. C stands for confidentiality, integrity and availability. What do you mean by that? So confidentiality, before slide we have seen the types of attacks, right? Confidentiality will be one type of attacks called as interception. The other one, integrity, will can tell the type of attacks can be interruption, modifications and fabrications. The availability is the best one. You can tell it as network service, that data has to be available. You can say the types of attacks that may be attacks during the availability is interruption, modification and fabrication. The summary of the previous slide. CIA component. As we said earlier, C stands for confidentiality, I stands for integrity, and A stands for availability. What are the component of your system that you can tell? We can tell first component as it's hardware. The next one is everybody knows that it's a software. Both you need an operating system to make the process. Next one is a network security. How protect your system so that your data remains secured. The last one is nothing but data secure. Who are called as computer criminals? Anyone committed computer crime is a computer criminal. Most are technically skilled white collar people such as students, executive, employees, organizers or engineers. Major types of computer criminals are amateurs, hackers, crackers and career criminals who are works inside the concern.